Hi, Taurus. All right, this is your bonus. Let's see what needs to come out for my Tauruses watching. Anything significant for my Tauruses? What do they need to know at this time? Please give me some messages, please. Pretty, please give me some messages for Taurus. Anything significant for Taurus at this time? All right. Quick message for Taurus. Anything significant? All right, Five of Cups. Page of Pentacles. All right. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Okay, so what I'm getting with the High Priestess is that you tried to put something to rest, but in your spirit, Taurus, you already knew that this was not going to be put to rest, even when your best initiative was to let it die. You were ready to let something, like, let bygones be bygones, or let something stay in the past. You just knew better that something was not going to stay in the past. You knew that this person wasn't going to be on the same page as you. You knew that someone was going to bring something back up. Someone was going to bring something to life. You just knew that someone was not going to allow something to just stay in the past where it belongs. All right, behind that we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is not just one person, it's a whole team. There's a whole team of people who are working to bring something from your past and keep it alive. So this could be like literally your past. Like, you just don't want your past to be brought up in conversation anymore. You don't want to hear about your past anymore. This is very also like equivalent to a background check. Like, maybe there's something that you did way back when, and it's coming up and you're gonna have to like talk about it once again. Whenever this situation is brought up, it makes you feel small because you have surpassed this situation. You have surpassed this energy. You are much bigger than this. Also, your behavior and who you are, but also behavior with the Pentacles has changed quite a bit since this happened. So it kind of irritates you, but you already knew that this was going to come up. So again, this could be a background check. For some of you, this is just a conversation, and it's like a lot of people. It kind of infuriates you because you feel like you could have been on the same page with a group of people or organization or even with your work. But unfortunately, you feel like you're almost being like sabotaged in a way because your past keeps getting brought up. Okay, I want to take a big look at this. So, tattoos, okay? Like, you know how people get judged by their tattoos, even though some people that are very like tatted up are like the sweetest people that you'll ever encounter. But there's also like a spiritual message with like tattoos. There's like this big spiritual message with tattoos that is like something that you'll never forget, because tattoos are forever, or they're supposed to be forever. Now we have technology where you can reverse tattoos, you can laser them off, blah, blah, blah. But back in the day, before we had such technology, things were supposed to be, tattoos were supposed to be forever. So when someone got something tattooed in a certain moment, it's stamped on forever. It kind of is like a stamp on you. And it's like following you, even if your behavior has changed or your mindset has changed, maybe your spirituality has changed. Some of you have tattoos of your religion or your faith that is something that you no longer follow anymore. People keep bringing it up. This can be like you on a date, and say like you have like a religious tattoo on your wrist, or you have like a name on your wrist, or you have like something on your wrist. People always tend to ask you, hey, what is that about? And you would wish that people would just not, okay? You wish that people would just like act like it didn't exist, but unfortunately it's following you into this new transition that you are in. You put something to rest, you wish everybody else would. Now, the good thing about the next part of your life is that we are transitioning into a very technology driven phase of life as we know it, period. So this is bigger than you. Technology is about to be, technology has already been a big thing, but technology is about to get so scarily helpful and unhelpful. And I feel like there's going to be a way that you are able to erase something for good. But right now, you don't have access to that. So if this is a background, there's going to be some type of service or there's going to be some type of technology, or it could be a service, by the way, that you're going to be able to invest in where this no longer pops up, or there's going to be some type of like service, like beauty service, where you can get certain tattoos removed and it doesn't even look like you got a tattoo. There's going to be something in the future where your past is erased, but unfortunately something in this current time is being brought up and it irritates you, okay? So that's what I'm getting from this so far. I also feel like it's not fair. Something is not fair, by the way, too, like how you're being judged by, because this is the thing too. So even if your past is stamped on you like a tattoo, most people's past are not stamped on them like a tattoo. There's not a lot of people who are brave enough to walk around with their wounds right in front of them or their mistakes right in front of them. You're someone who had to do that, like you have to, based off of your past decisions, and not everybody's that brave. So there's people that are just like you that are in hiding, that walk around like they're perfect, but they're not. So it's kind of like unfair. And you know this, okay? So you kind of know something, which is good because you kind of prepare yourself for some type of, not even confrontation, but just some BS. You're like, okay, you kind of prepare yourself. It's almost like you were enjoying yourself with a certain team or a group of people or a friend group, and you just knew that these people were going to bring up your past, okay? So there's that. This could even be if you're dating someone new and maybe you're very popular, you have like a lot of recognition in your life, you're like a figure, you're a public figure. You knew that someone's family or friends were gonna look you up. So you already knew this. What's your attitude, your energy, and your tone towards the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles? The Sun in reverse, okay. That is very Tauran, okay. Also, Death card, like you're done with this. So it's like, I don't know what more you want me to do. I don't know what more you want me to prove to you. If this is not you, Taurus, this is someone that maybe you're bringing up their past and they're going to be very blunt with you and they may even play with you. But if this is you, you're going to play around. The Sun in reverse. So the Sun is exposure, like being exposed. Sun in reverse is like, you can't expose me. You said I'm crazy. Look at me right here. I am crazy. Now what? You said I'm too open. You said I was too promiscuous. Look at me. I'm open. Me and your son, me and your daughter, we had sex on the first night. Now what? Okay? You said I'm too trusting. Okay. I trusted you, and then look where you have me answering to you. It's like interrogation, but you play it. You act very like foolishly, but you're not a fool. I hope that makes sense. So you're kind of, I feel like you're handling this the best that you can, because you've already been through the situation multiple times. You've tried to act very demure. You tried to act very patient. You tried to act very, you try to show off your intelligence. You try to, it's almost like you try to distract people from what they are so focused on, and it never works. So now you want to focus. Now let's highlight it, okay? And let's see who's uncomfortable. I'm tired of being uncomfortable. How do you feel now? You know, are you uncomfortable? So you kind of make everybody uncomfortable who kind of has been doing research on you or wants to interrogate you or is trying to surprise you, you surprise them. And honestly, I feel like this is the best way to deal with it in this circumstance, in this time. Because what else can you do? You can't run from it. You can't hide it. You are tired of playing dumb. You're tired of like, acting like you don't know what's going on. You're tired of like, being super professional about a situation when people have been very unprofessional. So, and I mean that in a way like a group. There's a group of people discussing your past. So that's unprofessional. So you're like, okay, y'all want to be unprofessional? I'm going to show you guys how I get down for real. I'm going to show you guys my past for real. And it goes there. So that's your attitude. All right, so tell me about the Five of Cups. Also, the Five of Cups is very painful. It's a loss. So this could be the loss of your old self, your innocent self. Okay, that could be very painful for you. This could be a loss of someone who passed away. My condolences. This could be a loss of like something that was a highlight in your life. So whenever someone brings this up, it's not easy, first and foremost, and it's also like painful. Like people don't realize it's kind of rude to bring it up. It's like, okay, I know I have this on me, or I know that this is following me, but this is painful for me. This is not something that I can just walk through very easily. Let's see, what's the Five of Cups? Three of Cups, yeah. So whatever happened in the past, it was a very fun time for you, but it was short-lived. So, and then also something is like group related. So you're being judged by a group or organization is the same thing that kind of hurt you. So if you're being judged by like, say you're dating someone, it's like someone's family is judging you, but your family is who hurt you, or your family is who you lost. Or say it's like a work situation. You could have been doing a lot for like a work or a job or like some type of organization. You gave your all for, or you did something that was very compromising for work in the past. Okay, like you did something for money, like you did something to survive, and it was a fun time, but it also was a very painful time for you. So something had its ups and something has its downs. There's almost like a reversal, like every new thing that you have going on in your life, you have to experience this low and then this high. Like you almost have to like go through this initiation where people have to be like, who are you? Where did you come from? Interrogation, like they give you this low and then they accept you, and then you get this high, maybe or not. Nothing is guaranteed. So it's a little weird. And you're kind of tired of that. You're like, I'm tired of this. It's not even worth it. Okay. Let's see what else is here. The Star. Yeah. And it's something that you've healed from very beautifully and you've transitioned from. This is no longer who you are. It's who you used to be. It's a part of you, but you transitioned from that. Why do people keep going back to your past or bringing up something that's dead? Or why does someone, if this is like a particular person, why do they keep want to bring up the past when you're over it? You're like, that's too painful. I don't want to go there. Someone wants to go there. And they're like, okay, if you want to go there, let's get crazy. I kind of want to clarify the Sun before I get to the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Sun, please, for Taurus. Clarify the Sun for my Tauruses watching. Judgment. Judgment, judgment, judgment. People always want to judge, but they don't want to be judged, So that's kind of like the energy you're going through. And you see how your head is down here? Like you are not ashamed, but you feel shamed by people who have done worse than you. It's not, there's nothing that you've done that's so horrible that other people haven't done. They just hide it better than you. You're kind of, all your business is out there with the Sun. It's exposed. You don't hide anything. You don't lie about anything. But you're starting to get very ticked off why this always has to be brought up. Why every relationship I'm in, someone has to bring up my past or who I used to date or what I used to do. Why every job that I work at has to bring up what I used to do for work. Why is my criminal or background record always being brought up? Why is my credit score always being brought up when I'm trying to better myself? Okay, so something's really pissing you off. What's the Page of Pentacles? The foot on the box. I'm sorry to laugh, but the foot on the box is like someone really doesn't know what they're stepping into. Yeah, the Six of Swords, okay? So you're like always looking for where you're accepted. You don't ever feel accepted anywhere. That's kind of sad for me because you just don't feel accepted. Also, you have Mercury in Aquarius. Aquarius is future or alien energy. Like, you can only communicate with people who understand future, not people who are stuck in the past. So you can only understand people who understand like future. You maybe get along well with people who are business owners because people who are business owners or business related and are probably very successful people, sometimes those people are the people who've been rejected for jobs or in their families or whatever. So there's something like that going on. Also technology as well. Like, some of you are going to find really strong communication online. So if you're searching for love, you may find someone in the future through online dating. And you may even hate online dating. Maybe you avoided it for a long time, but that may be where you find your person. Also, if you're just looking for a community or where you'll be accepted, there's something with online, like Facebook groups or like, you know, an Instagram page or TikTok or Discords or Reddits. You're going to find some community through something technology related, okay? Or if you are finding work, if you're going from place to place with work, you may go to something very technology related with work where you're not like so judged. But also being a Taurus, it's like these type of people are not within your they're not within your moral ground. So these type of people are not like family related people. These type of people are not very like long term. They're very fast paced, so that may be different for you, but you'll feel like you belong. You feel like you can have conversations without someone even asking about your past or where you came from. Yeah, Nine of Cups, you're gonna feel like you belong. Nine of Cups is belonging. Also, it's indulgence. Also, it's like manifestation. So something is happening where you're going to leave something right away because you're showing someone your ass, excuse my language, and they're going to be shocked, but it's almost like hypocritical because these people are not very different, but they won't never admit it. They're going to be like, oh my God, Taurus, you know, said this. Oh my God, Taurus cursed. Oh my God, Taurus did this. They admitted to it, and they're going to make you feel uncomfortable. You're going to just pack up and leave. You're going to find a new community. These community is not your morals, like they're different, but people think your morals are so nasty and negative. You may find bigger community where you may feel like people are not very morally correlated. The thing that you will find community in is communication. So how people communicate with you, like when someone meets you in this new community, they're going to be very respectful. They're going to play on your intelligence, your intellect. They're going to ask you about your hobbies, your interests. They're going to, you know, talk about things other than your past. That's where you're going to feel like you belong. So there's a difference here, but I feel like you're going to like it much better because, look, the sun. So you're going to like it much better because there's not so much focus on where you came from. This is more so like, who are you now, you know? And that's who you're coming towards. So Pisces energy, look out for Aquarian energy as well. And I want to say look out for a Leo as well. Look out for Leo energy as well. Let's see, what's the outcome here? But you're getting so annoyed, and I feel it. Like, I'm kind of annoyed doing this reading. Let's see, what's your outcome here? if you're looking for a job and you keep getting like people keep like liking you, great rapport, and then when it comes to like your past, your background, or just like people looking you up, and then they're bringing stuff up in front of a group, that's a red flag. And also maybe look into whatever you are really good at in a technology field, something very like advanced or forward movement. Okay, let's see what's the outcome here. If you're in like, you know, looking for love, no matter what tax bracket you're in, you may want to look online. And I know that's kind of weird for you, Taurus, but I do feel like you're gonna get something very like fulfilling through online communication. I don't know how that's working, but I do see that. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands. Okay, so you desire more and you want to make your own world. So you're tired of wherever you're living at and you want to make another world here. You desire better, so you're kind of looking onward. And maybe you never move forward or you never tried something different. You're pursuing something different. You're moving forward here. You're leaving once again. I feel like you're going to land in the right spot. Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior is the Nine of Wands. So resilience, like someone who has been hurt a ton of times, but that's not going to kill my spirit because the High Priestess, I already knew you guys were going to judge me. So why am I surprised? Let me just take my personality, my intelligence, my intellectual property, my skills, my talent, my work ethic elsewhere. Let me take myself elsewhere. Okay, so that's what I see. And then one more card, Queen of Cups. You're going to find belonging somewhere else, but it's not where you're used to, which is interesting. It's definitely not where you're used to. It may be a weird community, by the way, or a weird person that you're going to find some community in. But, you know, you got to try some different things here. You're different, so you got to find some different things. All right. So sometimes you have to like look at the riddles of life. If you keep getting overlooked in life, maybe it's like telling you to look at where you've been overlooking. So the communities that you overlook, that you wouldn't give 2 cents to, you wouldn't even like give a time of day, give those communities the time of day. You may find exactly what you're looking for. Mirror, okay? So you're kind of, people think you're weird or you're like this bad egg, you know, not saying go find the bad eggs of society, but maybe go to where you may have turned up your nose once before. You've turned up your nose towards a certain society or something. You may want to try your thing, especially if it's technology based. Like think of like Twitter. Like if you are against Twitter, you're like, oh, I hate Twitter, I hate Instagram, I hate TikTok, blah, blah. Start something and just try your luck for fun, for like a gag, and then you may be surprised. Also, Love Call is here as well. Bottom of the deck, we have Coffee Cup, and that's interesting because, hold on, where is it? I was going to say something about that, but I didn't. 1 second, let me find it. Queen of Cups has some coffee cups here. So it's interesting, okay? All right, so we have coffee cup on the bottom of the deck, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship, period. And then under that, we have talking. So you just need someone that you can talk to and that understands you, that's not going to judge you. And look how this person's online on a computer. Okay, I'm not kidding. I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all may be really against it. It's not your vibe. It's not your thing. Try the thing that's not your thing. I'm telling you, you're going to find something there. All right, so we have mirror. Mirroring each other. Those are the people who are throwing stones at you in glass houses. Like these people are not better off than you. They're not someone who just had, like, you know, the perfect life. They've done a lot of crap. Their stuff is just not, you know, out there. Your stuff may be out there because that's just how you chose to live in the past. Whatever, you know, they're not better at all, okay? Self-image is a big thing right now. Relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. And then we have love call. So someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. All right. Last words for my Tauruses dealing with this situation. Anything significant, please? Not interested. Spoiled brat. I feel like you're about to be spoiled, but you have to go somewhere that you have never looked before. You kind of have to like search where you would normally not search, okay? Intimidated. These people are intimidated by you because you live so outward and free, but it is hurting because it's like, okay, I'm not even hiding anything that I've been through or what I used to, you know, get into, but I'm still being judged. It's still hurtful, you know? I regret what I did. I don't like that because it makes me feel like these people are making you feel like, oh, I wish I lived a different life. No, that's what made you of who you are today. So, you know, see what else is here. I check your phone. Gemini, maybe look out for a Gemini. Air signs could be very significant for you. Moving on, okay, what else? Hoe energy. Not the hoe energy. Okay, what else? February, Pisces or an Aquarius could be coming towards you as well. And then one more card for my Tauruses. One more card. No one compares to you, period. I feel like that's a message right there. Bottom of the deck, we have I love how you laugh. So you are someone's gonna tickle you. Like someone's gonna make you laugh. Could be something that you did in your past that someone's relating to and they're making you laugh instead of shaming you, which is nice, okay? All right, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye-bye.